Hey guys, Evacso here. Today I've got the short game realistic sliders for legendary difficulty. These sliders are for 4 minutes at 7 minute halves, and the game speed you will see that is actually at default this time. So I had the slow speed on the longer halves. This one's better on default. I'll be referring to these sliders a lot to the longer half sliders which I made recently. So I'll be comparing them basically a lot in these sliders. Before I get into the sliders, please like and subscribe if you haven't. I've also got my social medias in the description. Please give me a follow. Let's get into it. My camera settings are the same as last video. Let's get into it. So I've got my sprint speed at 10, acceleration at 46, which is the same as the last sliders. I've got shot error at 64, so I've lowered that down a little bit. That's what mostly I've done in these sliders, just lowering most of these things just to create some more goals because of the shorter games. So pass error at 53, shot speed at 43, pass speed at 47, that's only gone up by 1. Injury frequency at 60, severity at 30, got the goal capability at 50. Now this is probably the biggest change, marking down to 82. Yes, down to 82. It was at 90 before, so I think it was actually maybe 92 or something. So again, you can also change this a lot. I've been between 80 and 82. That's where mostly sat. You can change that if it's easier or too hard. Run frequency at 28, line height at 52, line length at 35, line width at 50, and fullback positioning at 40. Power bar at 60. That's staying at 60 probably for legendary sliders. And I've got the first touch control error down to 65 from 70. Into the CPU sliders. So sprint speed at 10, acceleration at 41. I have lowered the acceleration down again, down to 41, only down by 1, but again, it is still very quick. They like to sprint with the ball, especially with strikers. They like to sprint past your centre backs. Like they really take your centre backs on, and your centre backs are usually stuck in the mud. So it's something that sort of I have to keep them lower acceleration, but it does affect, especially when you're going on your counter attacks. It is easy to get past the fullbacks, but not right around. So it's as balanced as I can get it to. Shot error is still very high at 92. It was down from 98 or 99. It's crazy, but they still score goals, even with shorter games. Even though they might only get 5 chances, they'll still probably score 3 out of the 5 chances. Unless the keepers make some good saves. Yeah, they do score pretty much like all the time with their shooting. I can't fix that even at 100. They can be at 100 shot error, they will still score goals. So, yeah, it is what it is. I hope they change it. But at the moment it is like that. Pass error at 64. That hasn't changed too much. Shot speed, I've increased that by 5, even though they still score the same amount of goals. It's just so for long shots, maybe the long shots can still go in. Pass speed, 38. Injury frequency at 60. Severity at 30. I've lowered their goal capability down to 49. That's a big difference in this one. These sliders are slightly easier than the longer halves, but you can always change that. You can put it up to 50 goal capability, and it'll probably make these sliders difficult. Marking at 67, that's lowered down only by 2, but still a big difference. Run frequency at 25, that's gone up from 10 to 25. It's a big jump, but they need to make more runs in these shorter games. Line height at 50, line length at 42, so that's only gone up by 2, and you don't want to really put it up anymore unless your team sucks and you might want to put it up to 45 or something, but that's about it. Line width at 50, fullback positioning at 40, and I've also lowered their first touch control down by 5 to 75. So please leave a comment once you've tested these sliders out. I'll be updating these sliders as well. My next video will be CPU versus CPU sliders, and then I might get into goalkeeper sliders. I'm not too sure yet. But definitely the CPU versus CPU sliders will be next. Anyways, thank you for watching. Once again, please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys later.